It has been the first Pixar film to gain a lot of criticism instead of praise, and it has been the first Pixar movie where critics didn't even try to find many good words. Still, Cars has marked an important chapter in the Pixar history, as it didn't only fascinate a lot of people in theaters, but it also marked the start of a famous diecast series. Today I'd like to take you back to 2006 when the original Cars movie hit theaters, and we will try to give the film a fair and critical feedback. The story of Cars is set in Radiator Springs, a little town that became victim of the abandonment of the historic Route 66 in the 1960s when the interstate was built in the US. Lightning McQueen, a self-centered but also talented and ambitious racer, manages to finish the last race of his rookie season with a 3-time tiebreak. But on the way to the race that will decide over his racing career, he ends up in the little town mentioned before. To keep it short, Lightning's head is completely twisted as he falls in love, discovers the sense of friendship, and finds out that not everybody is what they seem to be. Everyone, except for Chick, recognized what they've done wrong, and in the end, Lightning lives where he belongs to be. To be honest, the story of this film is brilliant. It combines creative storytelling with a well-made, clever plot, and persuades the audience by its timeless atmosphere, because you forget anything around you although the film takes more than 100 minutes. There's actually no weakness in the plot, as it contains different character traits that all unite in the core of the story. Still, we need to keep in mind that the story itself is not completely new. In Dog Hollywood, a 1990s film starring Michael J. Fox as the main character, a young doctor who accidentally ends up in a town just like Radiator Springs falls in love either. His character changes just as Lightning's, and after having left the town, he gives up his big job dream in order to return. Those are just some of the parallels, but it would be more than an exaggeration to say that Pixar copied the story. Still, we need to keep in mind that a similar story like in Cars has already been told 15 years earlier. If we now take a look at the characters, we see one more time Pixar at its best. We have funny ones like Mater or Fillmore, lovable ones like Sally, and even a bad guy, Chick Hicks. Actually, we need to praise the cast, as it provides a wide range of adorable and well-made characters. I love all of them a lot, and especially the background stories of Sally and Dog that make those characters so interesting, create special and unique character traits. As far as humor is concerned, there is one thing that needs to be said. Cars provides jokes and gags that seem to come out of the creators' hearts, whereas in many films aimed at children, humor is a basic construct of dumb and silly characters that mix up any known. Cars does not follow this structure in the first film, which makes it so adorable. Scenes like the morning ritual of Fillmore and such may be simple, but they are funny, and that's what makes the film even better. For me, one of the funniest moments is when Mater sneaks towards the tractors. This scene is not only full of humor, but also pretty adorable. The message on Cars, and one of my favorite topics as far as films are concerned are messages, is as good as the rest of the film, as it provides a sense of friendship, loyalty, and virtue. In the case of Cars, Pixar managed to create a cake after a well-known recipe for good films. The ingredients are, besides a good story, interesting characters, as well as the correct portion of humor and a sense of moral the audience can take home. So here's my final rating. Story 9 out of 10. Realization 19 out of 20. Characters 10 of 10. Humor 10 of 10. This is an approval rating of 96% or 4.8 out of 5 stars, as Cars does not display strong weaknesses in any criterion, although its classic structure kind of blinds a bit. I love the twist in the end. I adore the emotional moments, and I always enjoy watching Cars whenever I have the possibility to do so. It belongs to my childhood memory and will always have a special place in my heart, as it won't stop being one of my top favorite movies of all time. Let me know what you think about Cars, which is your approval rating for the film, and which characters do you like best. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and keep in mind to tune in for the next video. Bye!